Good morning and welcome to the final day of a week on pizza. A week where I've eaten nothing but pizza. Sounds like a dream, and for a while it kind of was. The first half of the week flew by. Second half of the week, not so much, as my body struggles to digest all of the bread, cheese, tomato, meat and veggies that I've ingested, with a generous helping of grease, of course. But needless to say, it has been it's been fun. It has been fun. Despite the struggles of the last couple of days, I have enjoyed very much eating nothing but pizza for every meal. Yum. So I am hungry. I've not had any breakfast because breakfast pizzas, I mean, you can get one or two from some places, but I just, no. I think 3 pizzas a day would have been enough. More than enough. The point of this week is to try and see if I can actually function as a human while eating pizza. And one of those is not overindulging. I felt like I've done some overindulging. I've definitely indulged. So I think a third pizza meal in a day would have been a bit too much. Would have been a bit mad. But alas, I am hungry. It is approaching lunchtime, so it's time to get some pizza. My penultimate pizza of the week. Damn, and I'm an alliteration fan, but that didn't work. For my final lunch of the week, I'm gonna get stuffed. Ha, that's right, because it's a stuffed crust pizza. Get it? Cheese, stuffed crust, meat. Okay, yeah. So it's the first and only stuffed crust pizza of the week. It seems like back maybe in the 90s or the 2000s, everyone went mad for stuffed crust, and then they're still around, but they're not as common, I would say. Or maybe I just don't get them or don't look for them. I don't know. Usually the cheese can be quite claggy and chewy and not taste very much of cheese, so it's never been my go-to. But cooked in 18 minutes from frozen, that's not too bad. And it's not a huge pizza, so yes, ideal for lunchtime. However, there's a lot of red, there's a lot of fat, saturates and salt in there. 40% of my salt, blimey, and 54% saturates. That's going to make me feel good about dinner. Right, let's get it in the oven. Doesn't look too bad, and it actually looks bigger than I thought it was going to be. Definitely squeezed nicely into that box. So we've got pepperoni, chorizo and some beef. Fairly generous on the old toppings. Maybe a bit of space where some extra cheese could go, but that's just me being a bit greedy. So let's get it in the oven. 20 minutes later, here we go, stuck to the tray. The beef and the chorizo have shrunk, and actually so has the pepperoni. So it's only kind of covering half the pizza now. But there we go. Let's get it sliced and try it. Well, it looks good. Tastes good too. Pepperoni's nice and cheesy, very hot, unsurprisingly. Ow, ow. The beef isn't really coming through. The chorizo is. So that's smoky. Right, let's try the crust. So there's a load of cheese in there, but it's not got a very cheesy flavour, which is kind of what I thought with stuffed crust. Do you want to try?
Mm-hmm. Nice. A bit salty, but it's good.
Yeah, not bad. Just the old stodgy, cheesy stuffed crust. It's still nice though. Right, for the rest of this afternoon, I need to get on with some writing. But what to write? There we go. Poo. Got to say, lunch was it was okay. It was fine. The toppings were nice, but yeah, that stuffed crust was just like weird saltiness, but without the flavour. So if you're going to have the saltiness, that's fine, but you got to have the cheesiness as well, which you liked. But there we go. What you going to do? What you going to do? You're not going to do anything, are you? Because it's just a pizza. What am I going to do? Fight it? Oh, who's this? You've not really done much this week, have you, Basil?
He's been tired.
He has been very tired. But right now, listen to those purrs. He's a happy boy. Well, are you ready? Because work is done for the day, and now it's time for the final pizza of the week. I can't believe so many pizzas down, and it comes to this. This kind of needs to be the pizza to save the week, because whilst there's been some incredible pizzas this week, the last couple of days, not so much. So I definitely need to make sure things are redeemed. So we end this week on eating nothing but pizza on a high, because there's no way that I'm letting myself live this dream and coming out the other end disappointed. Right, let's get ordering. Dinner this evening is from Amore. That's right, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that is Amore. Not the eel, the pizza. So Triple Tuesday is back. We're not going to bother with that. We don't need 3 pizzas. Right, this is proper wood-fired pizza. And we have margherita, pepperoni picante, ham and mushroom, which is a bit burnt on there, although I assume that's just the flavour of the wood-fired pizza, right? Ham and cheese, Hawaiian birk, pepperoni inferno, caprino. Stop putting olives on pizza. Oh, these have all got olives on them. Garlic, mushroom and truffle oil. It's a bit fancy. Nduja and wild broccoli. Ooh. Peri-peri chicken. Salsiccia and caramelized onion. Garlic. Oh, vegan. Vegan? No! Right, what do we want? What do we want? I think we should go for tum-ti-tum. How about just, shall we end the week on a... Oh, yeah, I mean, $8.95. Bloody hell, that's cheap. Could get 2 at this rate. What sides do they... Let's have a garlic bread with cheese as well. That's $5.95. Well cheap, lads. Right, let's get this bad boy ordered. Do I want a pizza cutter? No. Right, and here we go. No branded boxes, but that won't affect the taste, will it? This smells lovely, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping that with this being the last meal, we knock it out of the park and we end on a high. So let's take a look at what our Amore pizza looks like. That looks good. That looks good. The pepperoni's not as crispy as I would have sort of imagined. We don't have the blisters of burn around the crust, but what we do have, I've just realised, is that it's not sliced, which is A, probably why it was so cheap, and B, why they try to sell you a pizza cutter. So that's the pizza. It's a good size, and here is the garlic bread. Oh, look at that! I'm more excited for that. Oh, I absolutely love rosemary like that. Love it. So gutted that there's not more. However, that smells so garlicky. You can see the garlic in there and the oil. Oh, my mouth is watering. So, this smells so good. I'm very excited. Right, I need to put the camera down and actually slice it. So yeah, join me when I'm putting it in my mouthful. And here we go, the final pizza of the week. It smells so good and it looks really nice as well. So let's stop wasting time and try and take a bite with my slapdash bloody cutting it myself. Oh, I officially now work for Amore. I haven't done that. It looks good. Oh, look at the base as well. Nice. Oh wow, that tomato sauce is sweet. The pepperoni is a bit chewy, but tons of flavour in it. What have you got this evening?
I've got a jacket potato with cheese and tuna.
Would you like some? Oh, it's spicy.
No, thank you.
Loads of cheese. Really, ooh, loads of flavour in that cheese. Nice and salty. Really thick.
The base is nice and doughy and chewy. Right. Are you ready for this as well? Look at the state of it. Wow. I've cut this even worse than I have the pizza. Come on. Let me try and get a slice with a nice bit of rosemary and a hole. Look, it's like someone's taken a bite out of it. Right. That rosemary is so drippy and oily and yummy and garlicky. That is really good.
Can you taste that it's been wood fired?
No,
Oh.
I don't think. But it looks great and it has a great flavour. Oh yeah. We are ending on a high. This is good. Oh yeah. Saved one of the best for last. I'm not going to say it's the best yet. We're going to do my top 5 from the week in the conclusion though. But this.
Right. There we go. Ending the week with a smile on my face because it's gone well. Today's gone well. Whilst lunch wasn't anything to particularly sing and dance about. Not that any of these pizzas this week has made me sing. That would be really weird. Pizza! Although, actually, considering what I had for dinner, shouldn't it be when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie? That's delicious pizza. It was delicious pizza. Very, very nice. Very much enjoyed it. It was the shining star of the day. But then again, it only had a Morrison's stuffed crust frozen pizza to compete with. But that's doing it a disservice because it was lovely, to be fair. It was one of the nicest pizzas of the week. But I'm not sure if it's the nicest. I'll have a think. And then in the conclusion, after I've done the weigh-in, I'll let you know what my top 5 pizzas of the week were. I'm sure you can't wait to hear that with bated breath. So, yeah, tune in for that. But I think it's ended well. I think we've ended the week on a high, considering some of the downs that we've had. That made me feel sad. And now I'm glad that things weren't bad today. I couldn't think of another rhyme. So, yeah, it's gone well. I am still completely sick of pizza. Will I eat a pizza again? Yeah, probably tomorrow, because now I'm conditioned to just eat pizza, which is fine. It's fine. Right, there we go. Just going to stop talking because I've got the big old conclusion to do at the end of the entire week coming up shortly. So I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to get up, and then I'm going to hop on the scales to see what damage eating nothing but pizza for a week has done to me. I'm a little bit nervous. Well, that was 7 days of eating nothing but pizza. Can't wait to see what this devastation brings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Let's do the conclusion. Right then, there we go. That was a week on pizza complete. Done. Fulfilled one of life's great ambitions. There we are. I am so full and sick of cheese and bread and meat and veggies. Am I kidding? Of course not. I think I've actually become slightly addicted to pizza over the last week, because despite me having already said during the last week that I'm fairly sick of pizza, I could also right now quite easily eat another one. So have I established an addiction to pizza over the last 7 days? Quite possibly. But then again, I already had some sort of addiction to pizza. Probably one of my favourite foods. Would probably include it in my final meal, were I on death row. Would probably include it as every course as part of said meal. But there we go. Yeah, I'm very happy that I have done that, and I'm also incredibly happy that I managed to lose almost 2 pounds. Like, that is crazy. All I've eaten is grease and bread, stodge all week, and yet the scales have been incredibly kind. And a bit of a TMI moment coming up, but I've not actually had that many poos this week. So I feel like it is all sat right there, and I'm probably going to have the biggest one of my life in a day or two once it's flushed through my system. However, yeah, what can I say? I ain't complaining. The scales have gone in the right direction, which is incredibly surprising. I know the study that I referenced at the start of this week from Bath University referenced that you can get all the nutrients from pizza so long as you don't eat ludicrous amounts. However, it didn't mention that you could potentially lose weight, and that is a big caveat to what has happened to me over the last week. Could. So I certainly don't suggest that this is something that you try for yourself, because chances are you won't lose weight. Like, it could be a fluke. I could have discovered the next big hit in the world of dieting. Coming 2022, the pizza diet. Lose weight. Lose 2 pounds in just a week by eating nothing but pizza. But that's it. Maybe it's because pizza is a stodgy food. Maybe it's because I wasn't eating too much of it, because it fills you up fairly quickly. That meant I wasn't overeating, so therefore I wasn't getting excess calories and was allowed to actually lose a couple of lbs. So maybe I just got lucky, but there we go. It was an expensive week. There were far more hits than there were misses, but there were a couple of misses in there. So yeah, a couple of iffy pizzas, a couple of slight regrets, but then again, there were the wins by far exceeded the L's. So there we go. I'm really, really pleased with how this week's gone. I know I had that lull towards the end where I felt like I was getting sick of pizza, but yeah, the last day reignited that flame within me, and I love pizza again, and I am quite hungry for another one. But which one? I suppose I need to do my top 5 pizzas of the week, don't I? So let's go in reverse order. In at number 5 is the Chicken Supreme Pizza from Pizza Hut. Number 4, the Pepperoni Pizza from Amore. Number 3, the Create Your Own Beef and Pepperoni Pizza from Asda. Number 2, the Pollo Pancetta Pizza from Pizza Express. And finally, in at number 1, let's have a drum roll, please everyone, the Mixed Grill Pizza from Pizza Plus. Yes, I'm afraid the cheesy, delicious, chewy, basey, amazingly salty, very generous topping of the Mixed Grill Pizza from the local pizza place to where I am, that was my favourite of the week. But it was a close race. There was a lot of incredible pizzas over the last 7 days. So I would call this entire week, this entire ridiculous experiment, a big old success. So I am very, very happy. And I'll have to see what I can do to top it next time, won't I? But there we go. That was a week on pizza. Thank you very much for tuning in over the course of the last week. If you'd like to see me do more of these absolutely ridiculous week-ons and other stupid videos that I put here on my channel, then please do consider supporting the show on Patreon or becoming a member here on YouTube. All the links are in the description. Or if you would simply like to subscribe to the channel, you will be alerted to whenever these new videos land. And yeah, hopefully, or maybe I should do something more sensible next time, because I don't know if I'll get quite as lucky again as to lose 2 pounds eating nothing but pizza for an entire week. But alas, I did. So now I'm going to order a giant Mixed Grill Pizza from Pizza Plus, and a Pollo Pancetta from Pizza Express, and an Asda Create Your Own. Basically, I'm just going to eat everything all over again, and I can't wait. See you next time.